Come on in the kitchen. Come on in the kitchen. Come on in the kitchen. J-A-A. Hey, how you doing? Come on in the kitchen. Listen, I'm coming from the island today, and today we're going to make something special for you. Come on, man, we got some Jamaican patties. But first, I got to get started with the crust. All right. First things first. All the ingredients: carrots, onions, peppers, breadcrumbs, thyme, Cajun spice, garlic, onion powder and garlic powder mix, and some cayenne pepper for the heat. Okay, you're gonna use turmeric. You gotta use some. They got so many things going into the Jamaican spice today. So, anyways, I already prepared something for you. Come on in here, Antonelle Johnson. How you doing, girl? Come on in the kitchen. We're making some Jamaican patties. Okay, I got to go ahead and get something started first. First, I'm going to go ahead and get that iron over there at the stove so I can show you all the spices that's going to go into that, okay? Everything I got here going over there into the pan. All right, come on over here to the... Oh, that's heavy, really heavy. Okay, I'm going to sit that right there. I'm going to turn on that eye, you see. Okay. First things first, you got to go ahead and put some oil in your pan, about a couple of tablespoons. Now, the only reason why I do that, because this is ground turkey and not ground beef. You know, I use healthy choices, so we're going to go with ground turkey. And in the ground turkey, you're going to need to put a little oil in there, because with beef, you don't need to put oil, but with the ground turkey, because it's not fat, you're going to go ahead and add some fat to that, okay? So, can remember the spices I got. I didn't use the habanero spice because it's too hot for me. So, I go ahead and use some little jalapenos in there. I got some white diced onions. I've had some carrots. Diced them all. They're really small like that, right? I have Cajun spice. I got thyme. I got paprika. I got minced garlic powder and onion powder mix, and cayenne pepper for the heat. Oh, and don't let me forget, I got paprika because you know that's my favorite thing ever. Okay, while that pan is heating up, you come on over here with me, and I'm going to show you. You know, I also have some Worcestershire sauce. I have tomato, ketchup, and I have soy sauce. And all that stuff is going to go in there. I'm going to show you just how I do it, okay? So right now, I'm going to go ahead and get the batter started for the crust, okay? So you come on over here. Let me show you how I'm going to do this crust, all right? Hey, Tracy, come on in, cousin. How you doing, cousin? I dropped a fork. I'm going to get another fork because, you know, we don't eat off the floor. Okay, I'm making some special Jamaican patties. If you like a little more spice, and you're going to put a little bit more spice in yours. But for now, this is how I'm going to do it. Okay, I'm going to just, you know, I don't measure anything, but I'm going to try and tell you how you can measure it if you want to. Okay, 1 cup of flour, all-purpose. 2 cups of flour, that's still all-purpose, right? So you got that there. You're going to need some baking powder. You're going to use about a good tablespoon of baking powder, right? You're going to sift it in there because you don't want the lumps. That's about a good tablespoon. This is why you sift it, because you got those little lumps that wants to stay in there. But you got to get rid of that, okay? Okay. Now, you're going to take and use about a good tablespoon of sugar, right? Okay. Now you give it a nice little mix right there, like that, right? You go ahead and push that and get the friends up in the room so we can go ahead and eat some Jamaican patties together, girl. Okay? All right. All right. Now, you can go ahead and put a little bit of salt in there if you don't want to, but I have butter that's already got salt in it, so I don't need that, all right? Okay, so go ahead and dice it up just like that. Dice it. You got the dice. See how I get the dice up? You're going to dice it up just like that, just like so, and go ahead and put them in there. The more butter you put in there, the more flaky it's going to be, all right? You need some hair. She needs some hair wraps. Girl, that's so easy. All you need is a regular scarf, and you go ahead and tie that scarf on. You can use a t-shirt. You can use something old that you don't wear. You use what you have in your house, girl. Make you get an old dress with some pretty colors in it and make you a head wrap. You know we all have head wraps, okay? I'm going to use a A cup. You make sure your butter is really cold, okay? This butter is cold. You make sure your butter's cold so it'll work better for you, okay? Okay, so that's about a stick and a half of butter I have there. Now in this butter, I'm going to add my turmeric. Turmeric is good for you for the inflammation. If you have inflammation there in your chest, you know this is a heart healthy home, so we're going to go with turmeric. You're going to use that turmeric and you're going to put the turmeric in there. That is going to be your crust, and you do that for the color of the Jamaican patties, right? Now you need your magic fingers. Now you got to go to mix it. But before I do that, I got to go over here to the stove, and I'm going to go ahead and show you what I'm going to do because I got that pan heated up, okay? Come on over here. Okay, that pan is nice and hot. So now what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go ahead and throw the onions in because you want them to sweat out, okay? Yes, put the onions in now. Yeah, you're here for Fun Friday. Okay, you got your onions in there, and because I want a little heat, I'm going to go ahead and put a couple of jalapeno peppers. I don't do those Jamaican patties, the really hot pepper, because I can't stand all that heat, honey. No, they had to take me to the hospital right eat all that. Okay, so you're going to go ahead and let those sweat out like that, right? So you go ahead and put your carrots, somebody in there. Just diced carrots, because you want your veggies. You got to eat your veggies all the time, okay? All right. Get your veggies in there. And you got some minced garlic. Go ahead and put that in there as well. All right, you go ahead and let that simmer down and let it sweat out. Now I can go back over there and show you what I'm doing. That is going to sweat out and then all the pretty colors come together. Okay, that's sweating out. Now I got to go ahead and, you know what I got to do? I got to roll out some patties. Come on over here, I'll show you what I'm going to do. Okay, what you want to do is start mixing this in real good, but I got to go ahead and get you some patties already in the oven so we can be done because we only have 30 minutes, right? Okay, so I have my pan here. I'm going to put this to the side for just a second, just until I can get those patties in the oven for you, okay? So what you're going to do is just go ahead and you're going to flour your surface like so. You got a rolling pin. You're going to need that rolling pin. You're going to put flour on it too, okay? Nice flour all over the place like that, okay? So what I did, I got some already made for you. I put in little sections like that, right? I put them in little sections. So I'm going to show you the process of how I did that. But for now, I'm going to roll these out and I'm going to fill them and put them in the oven for it, okay? So you can see how we make our Jamaican patties over here, okay? Okay. You're going to make this about a fourth of an inch wide or thick, a fourth of an inch thick. That way you can put your fillings in there, okay? Okay. So what I'm going to do now is just going to take a little circle. So that's where I want to put my fillings at, okay? So I've already made the fillings, but I'm making more for you so you can see how I made it, okay? This is the filling. This is ground turkey. So you can put a couple of tablespoons of that in there, just like so. Then you're going to take and fold it over like that. Now this is where you're going to need a fork. You're going to take your fork and put it down in the flour and then press it down. Press your ends real tight like that. Pressure, you can take a little water if you want and press it down. Make sure you got your patty nice and flat like that. Okay, take and put your patty on your flour on your fork and make sure you got it nice and tight like that, right? So you won't have nothing fall out of that. Okay, so now you're gonna take your knife, your butter knife, whatever you have to cut it, and you're gonna take and go around so you can make a nice little sweet little patty. Okay? Just like that, okay? You see that patty? That's nice. So you're gonna make, I'm gonna make a, and then look at the pan that I have it. I have this pan on it like this so that the air can get through, the heat can get through on both sides and it'll cook really well, okay? You make sure you got it nice and flat so it won't be opening up in the oven like that. All right, so that's what I got there. And I'm just gonna make a couple more, right? Just so I won't have to just put only one in the pan. Okay, I smell the onions over there and I smell them cooking really good. So what I'm going to do now is go over there and show you. I'm going to put everything else in there, okay? Come on over here. Let me dust my hands off real quick. Okay, I'm back over to the stove, okay? You see how I have everything sweating right here. The onions are looking nice and brown. All the color is coming out. Now this is when you're gonna go ahead and throw your meat in there. If you got ground turkey, if you got chicken, whatever you have, you can go ahead and put in there. Ground turkey, chicken, shrimp, it's up to you. Whatever you want in your house. But don't go out and run to the store and go get nothing special because this is your house and you can do what you want in your own house, okay? So you mix all these in real good like that. You got your paprika. You're going to go ahead and you can go heavy on the paprika. It doesn't matter. This is your Cajun spice. You go ahead and put your Cajun spice all in there. You got your onion and your garlic powder. You put it in. You got some thyme in there. Just about a pinch of thyme. And this is where the heat is going to come in at the top, the cayenne pepper. You go ahead and put the cayenne pepper in there. Now, if you want more heat after you taste it, then you go ahead and put more in there. But I'm not going to do that right now. Okay. So we're going to let this sweat. We're going to mix it in real good. We're going to let it sweat real good. And then I'll come back and show you how everything cooks down. And then I'll add some more love to it. And I'll show you exactly what I'm adding to it. Okay? Come on over here. Come on over here. Okay, here we go. Okay, now I got the pan. So, I'm going to make more patties, okay? This one's cracking on me, so I'm going to mend it back together. Okay, so take a spoonful of your love of your patty. Make sure you have it nice pressed down in the center. And if you want to do it real nice and neat, that's up to you, but I'm not going to do all that, not today. Okay, we're going to press it down like that. Don't forget to take your fork and put flour on it and press it down like that, right? So this is going to go in the oven on 425 for about 25 minutes, okay? All right, I'm going to put this in the oven just like that, 25 minutes on 425. Okay, now that we have that all done, I'm going to show you how to make your crust. Are you ready? Never mind my space. I'm not going to clean it up right now because I'm going to need that again, okay? So here we go. Flour, turmeric, baking powder, a pinch of sugar, 2 tablespoons of sugar, and you're going to need some milk. But you're going to add the milk in a little bit at a time. You can use buttermilk, you can use plain milk, you can use powdered milk, whatever you have in your house, right? I want you to go ahead and push share right now to get your family in here and eating right. So this is what you need your love, your fingers, the love touch. You're going to just start pinching. You're going to start pinching all that all around up in there until all your crust starts to mend together and you don't have any loose flours in there, okay? That is what you want to do. You're going to keep doing that. Now, if you have flour if you have butter that already have salt in it, then you don't want to put any flour on any salt in your flour, okay? That's what you're not going to do that. So, now, once you get everything mixed together like so, you're going to add a little bit of milk. Now, if you don't like milk, you can always use just water. Or you can put an egg in there if you want. But I go ahead and use that. If you got powdered milk, you can add water to the powdered milk, and then you can make your own crust like that, okay? You don't have to use what I have. But, I use what I have here in the house. So now I have a little wet, right? This is my milk I'm going to put in. A little bit at a time because I want a nice rubbery consistency. So that's what you're going to do. And then if it gets too sticky, what you're going to do is just add more flour every time. Okay, so this is what you want, the crumbs like that, right? That's what you want. So you're going to just mend it together like so. Mend it together like that. So now you're going to make it all in one big ball, and then you're going to put it in the fridge for like 30 minutes and let it chill out. Let it chill for like 30 minutes. You're going to cover it up. Get it in one big nice ball like that, right? One big ball. All together like that. And if you need to, if it's too dry when you take it out, you can always add a little bit more water to that, okay? That's what you do. Okay, So now you're going to take this and let it sit in the fridge for 30 minutes, okay? Just like that. And that big old lovely ball, just like that. And then once you take it out, you're going to roll it like I'm going to show you right now, okay? So I'm going to cover that up and put it in the fridge. But first, I got to clean my hands, okay? I got a pot of water right here just for my hands to be clean every minute because I don't like my hands to be dirty. Okay, but I got to go to the stove and I got to show you what I got to do over here, okay? You come right here. Let me show you. Okay, you see that meat browning real good like that? You chop it up just like you like it. Chop it real good. Chop it real good. You know, ground turkey, it cooks really fast, so you don't have to worry about that food not cooking thoroughly. All right, now, okay, this is ground turkey, right? So now, I'm going to tow him. I'm going to add some Worcestershire to it. Just a little squirt to go all around like that. Yep, Worcestershire. And then I'm going to add a little soy sauce. Just about a good teaspoon of that in there. And then here you go, the secret ingredient, your ketchup. About a good 2 tablespoons of ketchup in there. That's all you need. Now you're going to mix it up real good like that. You're going to make sure you chop that up really fine. Okay? Chop it up really fine like that. Now, once you taste this and you like it a little bit more spicy, then you can add a little bit more cayenne pepper in there. Okay? You add more spice. When you got ground turkey, you want to make sure you add a little bit more spice to everything when you got ground turkey. It doesn't have all the flavor that the ground beef has. But if you got ground turkey, you got to make sure you add a little bit more flavor. So that's what I use here. I don't eat ground beef, but I use ground turkey, so I make sure I use it all the time. And I learn how to put the flavors in that I like, okay? So you have to put a little bit more extra seasoning in there, all right? Make sure you make it real fine like that. Okay. Now at this point is where I'm going to go ahead and taste it and see if I have enough spice in there because I want a little heat. Not too much heat, but I want a little heat. Now, I'm going to add a little bit of water. I'm going to taste it first. Hold on, let me taste it. Let you taste it. Tell me how you like that spice. Tell me if that's too spicy for you. I'm going to add a little bit more cayenne pepper because I want a little bit more spice to that, okay? Now you be careful with that cayenne pepper. Now in that, I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more, a little water, just regular water. Just so I can let it simmer. And then it'll all thicken up really good for me. Now this is when you're going to go ahead. You cook that on high when you first start, but right now you're going to go ahead and you're going to turn it down on low and let all the juices cook out, okay? And all the flavor mend together. All right? That's what I have for you right there. Okay, come on. Oh, well, almost forgot what to give you. You got to put the breadcrumbs in there. If you don't have to put the breadcrumbs, that's just optional. You don't have to put them in there, but I'm going to go ahead and put them in there because I want it to be sticky, okay? Now you go ahead and get that a good old mix. It's going to soak up all that oil. It's going to soak up the oil that I put in there. It's going to soak up all the flavors, and it's going to mix all the flavors together. Now, if you want to, you can put cheese in yours, but I don't put cheese in mine, okay? I don't do that. But if you want cheese, you can put that in there. Nothing, if your house your way. You can do it your way. Okay. So I'm going to let that just simmer down on low like that, right? That is my filling. And this is how the filling is going to look when you get all done. You see? You can put it in a nice big old patty like that, and it'll stick together. Okay. Now, you just, when you roll out your patties, what you're going to make sure you have flour all over your rolling pan. You're going to make sure you have enough flour there. Now, If you take your dough out and it feels a little hard and it's crummy, it's falling apart, you're going to go ahead and just add a little bit of water to your hand and roll it over like a ball, okay? So now all you have to do is just roll this out like that. You roll it up and down from side to side. Up, down, side to side. Up, down, side to side. That's up, that's down, that's side to side. Go up, down, side to side. Go up and down from side to side. That's all you have to do. And so now you're going to go ahead and fill your patties like that. Remember I told you you're going to press that meat down in there like that. Make sure you press it down like that. But you're going to make sure you got enough room to fold it over, okay? Now, I don't know how big you like yours. I tried to make them all the same size, so everybody will say, you got one bigger than mine, you got one bigger than mine. So you go ahead and fold it over like that. Press it down. Press it down. Okay. Press your sides down real good like that. And then you take your fork, put a little flour on it, and make sure you got those edges down real good like that, okay? Take your piece of cutter, your butter knife, whatever you have, and then just go around it and make a nice little circle, half moon. All right? I'm just going to sit that one to the side right there, and we'll keep on making some more, okay? And then you'll have one coming out of the oven in no time at all. Then you get to taste it. You get to taste it. You get to taste it. Come on, come on. Okay. Make sure you keep that flour on hand because you want to make sure that you can always use your flour so you won't have that crust sticking all the time, because as soon as you put some on there, flatten it out, it's going to get sticky. Okay, so here you go again with another patty. Put it in the center, just like so. Press it down in it's a big tablespoon I'm using right here. So you can use a smaller spoon depending on how many you like. It's eat two of them, it'll be perfect. Okay, so press it over just like that. Press that meat down in there like that. Take that fork, go around in there, circle. Now you can use some cumin if you have cumin, but we don't have cumin. We use what we got in this house today. Ain't nobody going to the store to get nothing extra. No, no, no. You can put cumin in your crust. You can use turmeric, all that good stuff. You put antioxidants. Make sure you got some love in there. That's a patty. 1 patty, 2 patty, 3 patty, 4. Come on, eat these patties. Come on, girls. Ladies and gentlemen, come on. Okay, they can roll this one out. When I roll this one out, I'm going to go ahead and over that. I'm going to show you how that meat mixture is looking over there, okay? Make sure you keep that flour really good. Okay. You know, we like to do things homemade over here. We know exactly what we're eating. You know exactly. You don't have to go to the store and eat all that stuff that's sitting in that store, and then you don't know how long it's been in there. You don't know. Okay. Last thing. Take that fork, press it down in there. Make sure you got the sides pressed down really, really good where that meat is, right? Because you don't want that meat falling out. So take your fork and go around there. You know, like your grandmama and your mama taught you when you was making pies. That's all you do, and then you take that and go around it there the half moon. There you go, and you got a perfect patty again, okay? I'm gonna sit that to the side, and I'll go over here and I'll show you what's going on over here to the stove, okay? Just gotta wipe that food off my hand one more time. I'm coming, don't go nowhere. Okay, here's what we got. This is what you want. Everything's looking good, it's all mixed together. And this is done. So what you want to do is let that sit there and cool before you go ahead and fill everything inside. You don't want to put the hot meat inside the patty because then it don't work right. It'll mess up your crust. So what you want to do is just sit that to the side, just like that, right? So let it cool to the back eye and let it cool. Then we go over here and finish. I like to clean up when I'm in the kitchen. You know, I don't like a mess. All right. So I'm back over here. So we just got a couple more minutes. We'll be getting that patty out. So, but for the meantime, I got one more I can make. I got two more. And then I got some for tomorrow, because nobody cooks on Saturday. Nobody cooks on Saturday. No. We get prepared on Friday night. Today it's Fun Friday, and this is what we do. Take it and roll it out. That one may be a little baby one. That's a little bitty one. What's that and that? A little onion crust. Let me tell you something. If you want to really, oh, look at, I forgot all the crust I had. I forgot all about the extra crust I cut off. Okay, I can use that. You see how that's getting dry? You see how that's getting dry? So now I can go ahead and just add some water to my hand like that. That is what happens when it gets dry. So you go ahead and add a little water, makes it sticky again. And that's all you need to do. Little water, little flour, whatever you have. Little milk. That's what you do when your crust gets dry. So for the meantime, you want to keep it covered up so it won't dry out, right? Let me get a little bit more water. Then I can get to take a look at those pretty Jamaican patties in there, in that oven. Okay, you see how it's getting a little bit more sticky, so now you're going to take and roll it around in the flour. Make sure you got flour on your pan there, and then you roll it. Because once it starts breaking, then it's going to tear all up in the oven and bust open and all that stuff, and you don't want all that. All right, so let me get a little bit more flour right there on my pan. You keep that from sticking and keep it from breaking. You see how that got break right there? You see that? That's because it's not wet enough. Now you got to put a little milk, a little water, whatever you got, and mend it around, and then put a little flour on there to make it sticky again. Okay? That is what you do when you have a problem with your food sticking like that. Okay, go ahead and get you a nice little amount of patty. Get it down in there. Flip it over like that. See that little pot, that little, get that out of the way. And flatten it out like that. Flatten it out real good like that. Put a little love press in there. Okay, so now you're gonna take your fork, don't forget the fork, and then you go around it and press it real good like that. Okay? Press it real fine, not too hard, but you don't want to bust the skin like I just did. Alright. So take and make sure you got flour on that surface, and then you're going to go ahead and cut your moon. Okay? And then we'll put that one there just like that. Okay. So now I get to go ahead and check and see what we got going on in the oven, okay? Let me clean my hands again. You know, you're going to be real messy with this. Going to be real messy, so you want to make sure you clean your hands all the time, okay? Okay, go into the oven now. Nice and flaky. I'm just going to give that 2 more minutes, okay? Then I'm going to show you how beautiful they look. I got these that's going to go in there, and then I'll just start cleaning up my mess. Because we have enough patties for each person to have like 2 patties, but you know, when they're real good, they're going to want more. How come you didn't make more, Mama? How come you didn't make more? So I leave my surface like this because I can't do it. I gotta clean it up. I gotta clean it up. I gotta clean it up because I don't like a mess on my. I just don't like it. Okay, so let me clean that up. I'll push everything into the sink like that. Get all that mess out of my way so I can show you how to have a complete Jamaican patty, okay? Because you want to make sure your crust gets all the way done and your crust is nice and crunchy. That's what you want. So I'll go ahead and take it out. You make sure I got a dry surface here because I'm going to make more patties later. Okay, I'll get my plate. Then I'll show you how your patties are going to be made. There we go with that. And let me go grab your patties out of the oven. And this is your patties you have for today. Some Jamaican patties. I'm going to cut it open and I'm going to show you how good they look in the middle, okay? Look at that. Ooh, that's hot. Too hot to touch. Too hot. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. But anyway, this is how the Jamaican patty is going to look, okay? You see how this is why I use this pan right here, because it cooks on both sides. Right there, you look at and sit it on a baking sheet, and then you get the brown on both sides of your patty, okay? So that is your Jamaican patty for tonight. Happy Friday. Stay safe. I love you guys. You go ahead and push share. Get some people in the room. Let's cook healthy. Let's get heart healthy together. Eat some things you've never eaten before and try something new, all right? Amen. I want you to go ahead and follow me on Serenity Life and Style on YouTube, okay? Go ahead and follow me. I got all of my videos there. You can go and check me. I'm speaking from the heart, and hopefully I can help somebody. I love you guys. I'll see you later. Don't forget to share and catch me in the kitchen on Tuesdays and Fridays. Fun Fridays. Always something fun on Fridays. I love you. Have a good day, and don't forget to go and get somebody a big old hug, because somebody needs to be loved. Well, you know, a virtual hug nowadays. You can't go over to their house, but I want you to go ahead and give them a virtual hug and let them know that they're special and that they matter. If you don't do any of that, I want you to make them laugh, because laughter does your heart good, just like a medicine. Peace out, and I'll see you later. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Fun Friday. Let's see how hot these are. I like my food hot, but not that hot.